These officers are on private property, putting stickers on cars for tow. It takes 2 cars to come and put a ticket violating people's constitutional rights on private property. Again, law enforcement working for the rich. Instead of them out patrolling the neighborhoods and the streets, they're making the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. That's a citizen said, you already know it. People know what's going on. These individuals are working for the rich. They're not working for you. They're working for the rich. This is private property, and they're down here harassing a citizen, putting a ticket on somebody's property. And now they're sitting down here talking on the taxpayers' dime instead of out patrolling. Talking about the football game, the basketball game, how many people they're going to beat up, how many people they're going to assault and batter today. They came down here to put a ticket on that car. You see the orange sticker? Instead of out patrolling the streets, this is what they do, taxpayers. Why do you have to sit here and hold a conversation this long after just putting a sticker on private property of somebody's property? You see the lights blinking, but he doesn't have his lights on. Neither one of them do. They're just talking. Look at this one. All in somebody's private property, y'all. He opened up the door, the alarm is going off. He entered into these people's private property without a search warrant or probable cause. On private property, y'all. That looks like car 5578. Look at them. On your tax dime, taxpayers, they're sitting here kicking a bobo instead of out patrolling the streets. Who do they work for, taxpayers? Do they work for you or do they work for big business? They're just sitting here on your tax dollar. We are in Prince George's County, y'all. That looks like car 5578. The one that has his brakes lights to us. I can't get that one right there, but I'll get it when he pulls out. But this is how your tax dollars are being spent. Working for big business, y'all, and corporations. Taking your tax dollars, your hard-earned money, doing security work for them. And after they put the stickers on the car, they sit 20, 30, 40 minutes burning up the taxpayers' money. Look at this man here, walking in the middle of the street, y'all. Need mental health assistance. And this is why we have to defund these individuals and help these individuals. And help these individuals. Look how they just sit here. On your tax dollars, they're just sitting here instead of patrolling the neighborhoods. This is what they do. Taxpayers, your taxes go up for them to pay and secure big businesses' investment, the rich people's investment. This is what they do. This is what they're here for. Nothing else. This is why you have to pull your camera out and record these new neo-Nazis. These welfare recipients clock in and they come out and sit on rich people's investment and do the bidding of the rich people. These are 2 patrol cars, which are supposed to be going around through the neighborhoods, riding around, deterring crime. But you have 2 of them sitting here, kicking the bobo. They just put a ticket on it. This car here, 5578, just violated their rights by entering their private property without a search warrant or probable cause. You could tell that the people are still here because I don't know if you could see, the back window is down. And I'm pretty sure they called a tow truck. For the property owner, y'all, they're bidding for the property owner. They're working for the property owner, which should be a conflict of interest, and it's an extortion on the people. If the property owner wants this car towed, he should come down here, or his manager, and call and have it towed. But law enforcement does it. All right, here come look like a tow truck coming now. I don't know if it's coming for this one, but let's see. It's coming out of Montgomery County. No, it looks like it's going to turn. But as you see, why do we need, if they're waiting on a tow truck, I don't know what they're waiting on. Oh no, that's not a tow truck. Why do we need 2 cruisers to sit down here and wait for a tow truck? I could go down there, but I don't go on people's private property. But this is why we need to defund these individuals. If we can have 2 cruisers sit down here kicking the bobo, we don't need to pay 2 individuals hundreds of thousands of dollars to just sit burning up the people's gas in the people's car, wearing the people's uniform. We don't need, crime is not up if we got 2 of them sitting here. But these individuals here are in cahoots with the tow companies around here. What they do is they go onto private property, which is this right here, and private property, put stickers on them, and then they call the tow company who comes in here and tow them, and then you got to pay hundreds of dollars to get your private property back where these clowns have violated you. Because they're not here for the people, they're here for the rich. Look how long they're just sitting here. Why do we need 2 cruisers just sitting in this parking lot? 2 patrol units sitting in this parking lot, y'all. It is February the 9th, 2023. and taxpayers of Prince George's County, this is why your taxes are so high. I have a meeting with Internal Affairs for another incident, but let me explain something to you. Until taxpayers, we get an outside organization to investigate these individuals, these servants of ours, we're not going to have true justice. Until we take immunity away from these guys and qualified immunity away from these prosecutors and judges and hold them accountable, we will never have an honest justice system in America. Look at them. Just sitting down, burning up the taxpayers' dollars. I guess he's showing in my YouTube channel. He just passed him a cell phone. But why, taxpayers? Take a minute, pump your brakes for a minute. Why do we have two cruisers sitting on this parking lot, making $100,000 on a welfare check of your tax dollars? We have two of them sitting here kicking the bobo. And the bobo is just chatting it up, y'all who don't know what bobo means. Instead of out patrolling the neighborhoods, what these cruisers were made for, we got two of them just sitting here. Why? The crime rate is not up in Prince George's County. And I can't fault them. I fault the supervisors. I fault the chief. I fault the county executive and the city council members who allow this shit to happen. And these are the individuals you need to start voting out of office. And put somebody in here who will make these individuals do their job or get rid of them. You're close to $300,000, $400,000 sitting right here on this parking lot. And that's just the individuals. We're not even talking about the cruisers, the gas, the uniforms. We're talking about their salaries. And if they're waiting on a tow truck, it takes two law enforcement individuals to wait on a tow truck. You can see how he's got his hand out the window. They're just kicking it. This is why you all should pull your cameras out, and every time you see this, put it on social media of how they're burning up our tax dollars. Securing the rich investments. This is private property, y'all. Private property. This is not public property. This is private property. And we hire these individuals to secure public property. Extorting money from the taxpayers. Hello? 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 All right, tell him I'll be there in a minute. I gotta. All right, tell him I'll be there in a minute. Right now I got some criminals and I'm watching them. Who? Alright, tell him I'll be there in a minute. Alright. Every time I start out here cop watching, somebody want to call me. Look how long they just sitting here, y'all. Taxpayers, this is what you're paying for. $100,000 salary for 2 individuals a piece to sit on private property, securing private property. In the people's car, wearing the people's uniform, burning up the people's gas, and extorting money from the people because they are on duty. They clocked in and they're on duty. It is time we put a stop to this. We're making the rich richer and the poor poorer by doing this and allowing this to happen. These individuals are securing the rich property investments. This is your tax dollars securing the rich people's property, y'all. They have clocked in and now they just hang out on your tax dollars. Taxpayers. As I said, look at here, y'all. Towing the man's property off of private property. And we need 2 cruisers to do that. We got car 5501, 5578. Stealing a citizen's property off of private property. And we need 2 cruisers to wait on a tow truck, y'all. These tow truck companies are in cahoots with these individuals. The only person should be the manager or the owner of the property, but law enforcement has took it upon themselves and made these agreements to police the rich people's property for them. And we need 2 cruisers to get a car towed off the property. Ain't that some shit? Over $200,000 to take a car off of private property when the owner has not requested it, because the owner has to pay for the tow company. That's what most people don't understand. When you're on private property, the owner has to sign documents to have something taken off of his property, but they don't do that. These individuals, these new neo-Nazis in these cruisers, do it illegally. Working for the rich. The rich has signed some kind of contract with the chief of police to come out here and have these officers secure their property, which is illegal, should be illegal. These people work for the people, and their job is to police the public area, not private property. If the owner wants this towed, then he should send his representative, which they have made these police their representative, which should be illegal, to come and take people's property off of their property. This is what's going on in America today, y'all. We got 2 cruisers sitting down here watching a tow truck take somebody's property off a rich person's property. Corruption at its finest. We got car 5501 and 5578. I think 5578 is my man who we be talking to Internal Affairs about today. Who's about to be a dog catcher. stealing a citizen's property. This is private property, y'all. And this is why taxpayers are having a hard problem with these new neo-Nazis when it comes to their private property. Because these rich people are signing over authority to these new neo-Nazis to do things on their property. And they feel that they can come on to citizens' private property and do what they want to do. And this is why you should sue the shit out of them. This person's car here, he should sue the shit out of him. Because the owner and the manager has to sign. Yeah, that's him right there. The owner and the manager has to sign to have this removed off his. He has to pay this tow company. Yeah, that's my man right there. I guess he got out the car to make it known who I was. Look at my man just walking across the streets. It takes 2 law enforcement people to tow a truck. To tow a vehicle. To steal a citizen's property. The new thieves in America. And look at him. He got so much fear with him, he got to wait for his buddy. The new thieves in America, the criminals, the corrupted element in America today, y'all. Look at this clown here, waving at him. Look at it. Now they're leaving. Man, get your bitch ass on down the street. Car 5501. Internal Affairs, look at this clown here. Cuts his siren on when he comes out of parking lot. He don't give a fuck one way or another. Hit that siren again. This one right here is playing music out of my car. Listen to him. Look how he got his finger sticking out. Unprofessional bitches. Straight unprofessional bitches. Look at him. And now they're towing the vehicle. Y'all stand by.